This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.
Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for March 19, 2023, fake cops kill man in downtown Kingston. Gunmen pretending to be police officers shot and killed a man on Smith Lane in downtown Kingston in the wee hours of Saturday morning. 22-year-old Howard Hill, otherwise called Spanky, from James Street in Kingston, was shot dead while at a house with two females. However, none of the other persons were hurt in the attack. Reports reaching the news are that around 3:20 a.m., Hill was with the two females when several men knocked on the door and identified themselves as police officers. It is understood that the men kicked the door open, entered the house and opened gunfire on Hill, hitting him in the head. The men then escaped on foot in the area. The now deceased was taken by the police to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. No motive has been established for the attack. Police delegates called to emergency meeting this morning. A day after the executive of the Jamaica Police Federation expressed fears via WhatsApp messages that it could be sued over the legitimacy of the vote taken last Thursday, in which it was alleged that more than 600 bogus yes votes were recorded, an emergency meeting has been called for this morning at 10. Members were notified via WhatsApp messages yesterday that the Deputy Police Commissioner for Administration was requesting that delegates make themselves available for Sunday's meeting. Good morning, colleagues. Please facilitate Jamaica Police Federation delegates under your command to attend an emergency meeting at 10 Sunday. The venue will be announced, read one of the messages seen by the news. This is the latest in the saga of the poll taken on Thursday, in which members have charged that the process was corrupted, as more than 1,300 persons voted, at least 600 of whom were not delegates. The vote was overwhelmingly in favor of the government's wage offer under the reclassification of scales of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Prior to yesterday's notification, a WhatsApp message to members acknowledged that Thursday's virtual meeting was affected by glitches due to power outages and the loss of internet connection. However, delegates charged that the online platform was not secured and that some legitimate delegates were unable to vote, while ineligible individuals voted in other person's name. One delegate told the news yesterday that what happened on Thursday was a disgrace. The people who sent me to the meeting told me to vote no. Because of the problems we had with the power going in and out, I was unable to vote, but my people told me that I voted yes. But I did not vote. When I saw that 1,300 people voted, I said to myself, it must be a bogus vote because there are 600 delegates the policemen shared on condition of anonymity. There is no way that that poll could stand, and as far as I am concerned, if it is not retaken, irrespective of which way it goes, the situation will be untenable. The current executive led by Corporal Rohan James should step aside immediately. Following Thursday's voting, a WhatsApp message under the signature of James was sent to the membership. It acknowledged the problems, but made no mention of the members who voted, nor those who were allowed to vote. The message provided a percentage breakdown of the votes. It also said that the Finance Ministry would be formally written. Another cop who also spoke with the news admitted to voting to accept, although not a delegate. The process was riddled with fraud from the voting to persons voting for less than what they rejected before. I was able to vote and I am not a delegate. So who said John Public did not access and voted also, the policeman asked. Corporal James has not spoken to the media since the vote, nor responded to requests for interviews. The policeman has lashed out at the Federation, calling them sellout, and wants the inspectors booted from membership of the body. He said since there are now more than 500 inspectors, they should form their own association. I don't know how you can say it is a better offer, and the people end up with less than the bad offer. Every other rank from sergeant come down lose and the inspectors benefit. And furthermore, they need to leave the Federation because they were only allowed in because they have less than 500 members. Now that they have more, they should form their own body, said the policeman. Noting that he could be fined up to $1 million for speaking out, he said what has happened since Thursday is a mess. The news can confirm that there are no more than 500 inspectors in the JCF. Some inspectors too have expressed a desire to leave the Federation. The rules of the Police Federation state that the inspectors of the force shall form a branch of the Federation, and in each police division there shall be a branch board for corporals, sergeants, and the constables. Section 67(1) of the second schedule of the JCF outlined the membership of the Federation. The Federation shall consist of all members for the time being of the force below the rank of Assistant Superintendent, and the Federation shall act through branch boards, Central Conference, and the Central Committee as is hereafter provided, it reads. More specifically, Section 2A said, subject to the provision of Paragraph B, that members of the force below the rank of Inspector stationed in any police division shall form a branch of the Federation. Paragraph B states that there shall be a constituted branch board for inspectors. Elections to choose new branch board members are to be held shortly, and the policeman said the general membership is sick and tired of current crop and want them out. Continuing, he said, honestly, the Federation has sacrificed the constables, corporals, and the sergeants in the wage negotiations. What you have is a demoralized lower rank and no new offer. He also wants term limits of no more than 2 years for the executive of the Federation, charging that if they were not benefiting, they would not want them to be on the executive for so long. He is urging members to offer themselves and challenge the current executive on term limits. He does not believe he has enough years to challenge for a position. Everybody has heard about the now retired James Forbes when he was Federation chairman. I was not a member of the force yet, but people who were there talk over the years that he was the only one who looked out for rank and file, he said. The retroactive payment presented to the virtual meeting on Thursday showed that constables are to receive $207,189.73, while corporals are to get $338,753.90, sergeants $579,823.65, and inspectors $612,427.14. 3 Kingston men charged for illegal gun. The St. Andrews South Police have charged 3 men with possession of a prohibited weapon and ammunition following an incident on Hagley Park Road, Kingston 10 on March 5. They are 24-year-old Odane Lewis of McIntyre Villa, 25-year-old Terrell Sutherland of Upper Ellison Road, and 28-year-old Courtney Henry of Fleet Street in Kingston. It is reported that about 4:30 p.m., lawmen were on an operation when they saw a Toyota Camry motor car with the 3 accused aboard. The driver was signaled to stop, however, he allegedly disobeyed the police team and sped off. As the police pursued them, one of the men was reportedly seen throwing an object from the vehicle at the intersection of Hagley Park and Walton Park roads. The police say the object was retrieved and a closer examination revealed it was a Glock 26 pistol with a magazine containing 9 rounds of ammunition. The vehicle was later intercepted along Norman Lane in Kingston 13. The occupants, Lewis, Sutherland, and Henry, were taken into custody and charged.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.